At Anfield, there are Premier League points at stake, but with personal league games since Sadio Mane nearly 7 years ago. Injuries and changes from last time out. All the players who drop out are on the bench, including former Liverpool. Liverpool generally enjoy themselves here over the festive period. Ibrahima Konate with a commanding header away. Doherty trying to help it on. Box away by McAllister.
The difference between rushing and playing at a high tempo. You know, you can still play at a high tempo. I think that's what these Liverpool fans have come to.
Made his first appearance in 2 months in that game against Spurs. Had missed the pre. Trying to slide away from Mosquera. It's a really good run. Jones and Kirkes and Ekitiké just crowded out. Now there is a breakaway on here. Waits for a bit of help, which he gets from Hugo Bueno. Ekitiké ahead of him. McAllister left it, but there was no one else there.
I think he realised it was only blue shirts. Past him, he had to take.
Jones. Gravenberch. Jones again. He looks for Ekitiké. Plenty around him, but he goes for it anyway. And he's mightily close. So much movement in the middle. Ekitiké was there. That through the cluster of bodies in the way.
Yeah, a lot of players in there, wasn't it?
Chiesa back for McAllister. Now shooting chance here maybe, which is grabbed
from Alisson. Real assurance to away goal.
Thought about giving it to Kirkes, instead looks on the field and back in defensive mode. Mosquera. Appreciate the Diogo Jota tribute from the Wolves fans. In towards Ekitiké. Rocadare. Here's Van Dijk. Jones. Picked off by Doherty. Kirkes.
Early doors. Just a
fair bit of possession for Liverpool, but as yet, no attempt on target.
Got to test the goalkeeper.
Chiesa just about managed to keep in. McAllister's corner. Searching at Gravenberch. So many jostling for position in Gravenberch. Spinning it out towards Jeremie Frimpong. Now from Gravenberch, and Ekitiké was hovering. McAllister! And Jose Sarr and the post combine to keep for offside, but Sarr made the save anyway, which made it even more impressive. Neat and tidy once again from Liverpool. Ekitiké felt he'd earned the opportunity to strike. Chiesa was there and Van Dijk took it away from him, and Gravenberch, a flick. Conor Bradley, who limped off against Tottenham Hotspur. Van Dijk saw the run of Chiesa, who looks for Frimpong. Doherty.
Trouble mark with not having been relatively too troubled.
Mane now, stepping one way then the other and going for glory. Well, Liverpool, part of a fluid league games. Chiesa scuttling back to defend. Van Dijk there as well, who got him.
Keeps showing flashes, doesn't he? Keeps getting this Anfield crowd excited with more. Really disappointing news. Alexander Isak and for Liverpool.
Run made by Chiesa. Jose Sarr electing to kick. And Kirkes starting to have words with those on the field, and doing so with pace. Here's Frimpong. And towards Chiesa, who helped it on its way. Room here, and with plenty to aim for, including Konate, trying to find the right angle. It's down for Van Dijk, and a rocket out. Not quite rolling for Wirtz, who works hard to win it back. Starting away from João Gomez, pulling it back for Gravenberch! Just the moment that Liverpool craved, and just what Wolves feared. The game has largely been played in one direction.
And made the goal.
Ekitiké drifting through. Florian Wirtz! There's his Liverpool moment. Florian Wirtz has liftoff in a Liverpool shirt. And the Reds.
Nothing defensively. He's had a big first half.
That's alert and alive to it. Straight at Konate. Ball towards Chiesa. Away by Crick. Gliding away from João Gomez. Hugo Bueno. Rocadare. Mane makes his way into the middle. That's where the ball was heading, but Andre on corner duty. Alisson tried to get there, made a really smart save, but Wolves have a goal to celebrate. Positivity has been in short supply this season, but that's guaranteed to put smiles on Wolves' faces.
And that came out of nowhere. I mean, it just...
An opportunity to maybe get something, certainly. Hwang. Mane not quite. North. And that will be Alisson's. Mosquera's throw. Use it to look for Jones. Liverpool keep moving with Frimpong. McAllister takes the low road. Wirtz is there. Looked like it was good. Nicely played by Jones. Just tried to fire it through. Muller-Wolf. Mane. Strand Larsen. Let it roll. And Liverpool might be in business. Really good save. 20 tidy for Gravenberch. Ekitiké ahead of him. Super feet from him. And can Liverpool profit from it? The answer's no. Graven.
It's more like the Liverpool we saw in the first half.
Slaloming his way through. Up against Andre. Fired into the mix. Jose Sarr away with Ekitiké grounded. But had it and lost it. McAllister took it on. Find a way through to those in the middle, including McAllister. Panic in the
Past Jose Sarr.
Mane. Fair old way out, but he took it on it. João Gomez. Chachua. Rocadare. And Strand Larsen clear. Waiting for options in the middle, and Arias was there.